Discipline is one of the hardest things for people to build today. Most people want results, but they struggle with consistency. They start strong, lose motivation quickly, then repeat the same cycle again and again. And modern life makes this even worse. Everything today is built around comfort and instant gratification. Food arrives instantly. Entertainment is endless. Social media trains people to constantly seek quick dopamine every few seconds. As a result, many people slowly lose the ability to control themselves. But Islam places huge importance on discipline because without self-control, a person becomes controlled by their desires instead of controlling them. Think about the 5 daily prayers. Prayer is not based on mood. Muslims pray whether they feel motivated or not, whether they are tired, busy, stressed, or distracted. That consistency trains the mind to stop depending completely on emotions. Because if a person only does good things when they feel like it, they will remain inconsistent in almost every part of life. And fasting during Ramadan teaches another form of discipline. For hours, a person controls natural desires like food and drink, even when nobody else is watching. That builds something extremely powerful internally: self-restraint. It teaches you that urges do not need to be obeyed immediately. And honestly, that lesson applies far beyond fasting itself. Many bad habits destroy people simply because they never learned how to resist impulses. Anger comes, so they explode emotionally. Temptation appears, so they follow it instantly. Discomfort appears, so they quit immediately. But discipline changes the way a person reacts to life. Instead of being controlled by every emotion and desire, they learn patience, structure, and consistency. And one of the biggest misconceptions today is that discipline makes life restrictive. In reality, discipline creates freedom. A disciplined person controls their time better, controls their habits better, controls their emotions better. They are less controlled by addiction, distraction, laziness, and temporary desires. Meanwhile, a person without discipline often feels trapped by their own impulses. Islam understands human psychology deeply. That is why so many acts of worship involve routine and consistency instead of occasional extreme effort. Even small good actions done consistently are highly valued, because consistency changes people permanently. And discipline in Islam is not only physical, it is also mental and spiritual, controlling the tongue from gossip, controlling anger, lowering the gaze, being patient during difficulty, waking up for prayer even when tired. All of this builds inner strength. And honestly, this is one reason many people today feel mentally weak. Their attention is constantly scattered. Their routines are unstable. Their desires are constantly fed. Their minds are overloaded with entertainment and distraction from morning until night. The ability to sit quietly, focus deeply, or stay committed to something difficult is becoming rare. But discipline rebuilds that strength slowly over time. And one of the most important things to understand is that discipline usually feels difficult in the beginning. Nobody naturally enjoys waking up early, resisting temptation, or staying consistent during hard moments. But after enough repetition, discipline stops feeling heavy and starts becoming part of your identity. That is when real change happens. Islam does not teach perfection. People will still fail sometimes. They will lose motivation, make mistakes, and struggle. But the goal is continuing to return, continuing to improve, continuing to fight against laziness, and unhealthy desires, instead of surrendering completely to them. Because a person who controls themselves becomes far stronger than someone who is controlled by every emotion they feel. And honestly, some of the strongest people are not physically powerful at all. They are simply people who learned how to control themselves when life became